Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in no say we na sinners. So now for that making count repentance. And with this repentance in modify then it give principles. What are some of these principles of repentance? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in one for life we screen ourselves before we meet him the day of Qiyam, before it take we life as Muslim. Now for that make one of the books what we consider for saying the smallest books then, but the book is not small because it entails so many things that were very important about worship. That book read and they call it Akhdariya. So the book it talk about the principles and the laws of repentance. What are some of the conditions of repentance? And say washurutu tawbah, and say the principle, the laws of the repentance. Say the first thing, an nadamu ala mafat. You for regret of the sinful act where you don't do as believer. You don't know say this particular sin where I don't realize saying a mistake to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You for regret first for say this thing where I do, I'm not supposed for do. That you don't start for do a repentance. You regret. That's not the number one. Where you don't regret, one niyatu, then you put the intention that you had. You put them for say Allah ya'uda ila dhambin fima baqiya min umurihi. For say that sinful act way I don't do. That me bamboto I don't do trade. That thief I don't thief trade. That zina I don't commit trade. That kongosa way I don't do trade. You regret. For say from year to before and they do that act day again. Then are ready for do the particular things where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell me for do. Are ready for obey the principles and the laws and the command of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. From now on till the day where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala take me life, that you don't day in the circle or you don't follow the principle of repentance. And the other principle also wa an yatrukal ma'asiyata fi sa'atiha. You for left that sinful act there immediately. You for push far from her. You for left for do the act. If you been the smoke, then you to be, you for left for do them immediately. Then you know for urge another person also for do them. Because you can see certain people them just because of say at this moment are they in a situation if I go buy cigarette and they provoke me. I don't they as matured somebody, me, I don't they now at the old age status. If I smoke people and they mock me, then they left them because of that. Not to that type tauba who they talk about now. The tauba who they talk about now when you able to do the act, then you realize say a mistake, now bad you they do. Then you decide for say another do them again. Then after when you don't decide say another do them again, then you put on your heart say another repeat that bad day again, then you left for do them immediately. One yatrukal ma'asiyata fi sa'atiha. At that moment, at the junction where you don't regret, you stop one time for do the act. In kana mutalabbisan biha. You say if you don't realize say this bad way I do, I don't do them. You fall left for do them immediately. Wala yahillu lahu an yu'akhira tawbah. But this is not the other principle where a lot of we they involve. How? Some of we don't involve in zina. We don't involve in thief. We don't involve in certain things that will not be in the pray to Allah. Will not be in the pray with 5 daily salah. Still, they sit down, they put time for say, I dey wait to so time before I begin for pray. I dey wait for like this Friday come before I start for pray. I dey wait this Ramadan way they come before I left for thief. You know, if from that time day to that time where you don't put, if Allah get for spare your life, no, I make in say, wala yahillu lahu an yu'akhira tawbah. You know for waste time, you know for delay in the form of repentance. Let Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect you and guide me. You know to law upon you for waste time for do repentance. So you for make sure say you do it immediately when you don't realize say the bad I don't do, then you turn and you have say for say this bad way I don't do, another repeat them again, and you know for discuss them with another person for say I've been to do this. Because you see certain people them when they do this gangsterism or when they do bad, it don't to be, but still it explain and to influence them how it be the do them. And the more you explain and the more you spread that bad day. So now for that to make the principle of repentance, where you don't regret, you don't stop for do for discussing with another person because of it is spread the bad. If you know the do again self, but the more you discuss with another person, now the more you commit sin through that way, the way you don't give person idea for do that bad day, the way where you been do. So if you stop them immediately, let Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide and protect we. Then another statement where a lot of we can do. We the talk say the way Allah guide na the straight person. And the way Allah misguide na the person where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala want for them misguide. Wallah we know say Allah state na the Quran and say Allah they ja'ala lakum as-sam'a wal absara wal af'idata qalila ma tashkurun. In give you 5 senses for reason out. In give you eye for see. In give you ears for hearing. Then it give you 5 senses for think. So if you use that 5 senses, like you know say the bad way you do, Allah get for wholly responsible because of that. So that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide and protect we. Let Allah make we understand the religion and let we steadfast in we worship. And let Allah accept your repentance. So no waste time. Now for try now, let you do your repentance. Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.